Hello everyone, welcome back. I am Chandrasekaran, English language trainer. In today's class, I am going to give you some important tips how to improve your English vocabulary skills. In order to be fluent in English or in order to speak English very fluently, what we have to do is to improve our vocabulary skills. You should always learn certain new words each and every day. Only then you will be able to speak English very fluently. So we have different ways to improve our vocabulary skills. Let me tell you the most important one. And what you need to do is to read a lot. Reading is a very good habit. By means of reading only one can develop one's vocabulary skills in an excellent manner. So you can read some kinds of books in which you are very much interested in. As far as I am concerned, reading storybook is a very good habit. You can read some kinds of storybook, and you can come across a large number of unknown words which we are using in our everyday English. So we have to select those kind of words which are being used by us. If you learn some complicated terms or extremely formal words which are not being used by us in our day-to-day life, first you have to choose only the informal words. If you are selecting formal words and those words are not being used by us in our everyday English conversation, and you need to take a notebook and you can just make a note of certain new words whatever you learn on that day, and you can just revise and recall, and you can frame some sentences with the help of the words which you have chosen. And while reading some kinds of story books, especially for children's moral stories, is much better. By means of reading these kind of books, you can have some words which we use every day in our English life. If you are using certain words as given in the newspaper, that words will be very difficult for you to pronounce. At the same time, those words are not used by us. For example, this question is important. So important is familiar with us. Everyone knows this word. If you are using this question is indispensable. So most of us may not know this word indispensable. Even if you know that, but we don't use such words because our listener or the hearer might get a little bit confused to understand that word. So what I would like to suggest you is to learn the words which we use in our daily life, and you can choose that kind of words. So you can find these words only from the storybooks, especially children's moral storybooks, and you can learn all the words and frame a small sentences on your own, and you need to use all those words every day in your daily life conversation. Unless you use those words in the everyday English conversation, you will soon forget the words that you have already learned. Just practice speaking only in English most of the time with the help of those words which you have learnt earlier. So it is one of the best ways to improve our English vocabulary skills. So vocabulary plays an important role in English conversation. Without knowing words, we can't do anything. For instance, if you wish to express your feelings and thoughts, you need words, and then you have to frame the sentences. Without words, how can you frame the sentence? So we must improve our vocabulary skills. Only then you would be able to speak English very fluently. Without words, we can't do anything. In some cases, we may find it very difficult to understand someone's English speech. Do you know the reason why? Because we do not know the meaning of the most of the words which are used in others' speech. We find it quite difficult because we have not come across those words, or maybe it is the first time for us to listen to such words, so we can't understand. It makes us feel so bored. So if you learn a large number of words, you can easily understand when someone talks to you. You don't have to face any difficulties. So from this, what I would like to tell you is to improve your vocabulary skills, learn at least 10 unknown words every day, and you can just make a note of it and practice those words and listen a lot and try to practice and bring them into practice. You need to bring all those words into practice in your everyday English conversation. This is the best way. I hope that you have understood. I want you to follow this. It is one of the best ways to improve our English vocabulary skills. Thank you so much.